Good morning, traders. It's Trader Rob. Today is Tuesday, July 30th. Two more trading days left in July. We had an awesome day yesterday, starting off the week with the new funded account. Let's see how our strategies navigate the markets here this morning, right after the intro. As always, nothing that I state on my channel is financial advice. Trading futures or any type of trading is risky business. Any capital that is put out there is at risk for loss. Okay, so as I stated, had a pretty decent start yesterday to the funded account. Took two trades in oil yesterday morning. I believe, let's see if I can pull those up right here. Two winners. Oil session 1 was a winner for 18 ticks, got activated to the long. Oil session 2 got activated to the short. That was also a winner for 21 ticks. Again, if you are new to the strategies and you are interested in a rules and condition based type of trading style, that's what this channel is built around. The strategies for my oil, gold, the 15-minute Rob reversal, and my levels trades are all linked in the description below. I also go live tomorrow morning, Wednesday at 8 a.m. Again, if you're new to the strategies, it's a great time to hop on, ask some questions, and watch me trade these in real time. No setup yesterday in gold, so we did not have a trade there. And no setup on the 15-minute Rob reversal, which is on the bottom left-hand side of my chart. If we jump into the levels for this morning, this is the ES. I've got, well, let's start with the 15-minute levels, which are always in a solid blue line. I've got a level at 55.30. I've got a level at 54.83. And then if we look at our 5-minute levels, I've got a level at 55.31, which I'm going to be using as a stop loss. I'm going to go over that really quickly. I've got a 5-minute level at 55.21, which I'm going to be using as a take profit. And I got another level at 54.99 and 54.73. So the setup on the ES that I like this morning is price action, making a move up to the 15-minute level at 55.30 and get a quick retracement down to the 5-minute level at 55.21. Clear defined stop loss at 55.31. You're going to want to have your stop loss just a little bit above just above that line to make that risk to reward look pretty nice. And then if we jump over to the NQ, start again on the 15-minute levels. We've got one at 19.356. We've got another one at 325. This is a nice little setup here that I have plotted out this morning. Again, I post these all in Discord each and every morning. I've got another level at 19.215. Decent setup as a price. If price was to come down, tap into this 5-minute level at 223. You could have a nice move, but the issue that I'm facing right now is I don't have a realistic target yet for my take profit. Okay, and as you know, that is extremely important in my levels strategy, is to have 3 defined levels: a clear entry, a clear stop loss, and a clear take profit, kind of like what we see right here and what we see down here. We've got another 5-minute level at 179. Another 5-minute level at 130, a 15-minute strong level at 118. And the setup I like down here is if price action was to come down, tap into an order to go long at the 5-minute level at 130, clear defined stop loss at 118, just a little bit below it, and you just retarget the 19.179 5-minute level here for a setup. So again, post these each morning on my Discord. If you're interested in those, join the Discord. The link is below. Everything is free. So let's see here this morning. If you guys stick around In the next few minutes, you're going to see all of the trades for today and the recap at the end of the day. Let's have a day.
Order canceled.
All right, and here is our first trade of the morning, which is in gold. We do get activated here into the long based on that green inside bar. Risking here, if you put your stop loss at the bottom of our source candle, the risk was 22 ticks, so we are looking for 22 ticks of take profit. Really nice momentum right out of the inside bar. Again, I preach this every day, but that is what we're looking for out of these inside bar plays. Just right there, I already reduced my risk down to 110 or 11 ticks based on that really nice push. We're definitely way over 70% full take profit. Now we're just looking for a final little push here from buyers to take us to our first win of the morning, which would be great. I mean, it's a great way to start the day, up $220. And it's exactly what happens. Buyers really step in. Retraces a little bit here, but we do finally get a really nice push from buyers, taking us to full TP in gold's awesome first trade of the morning.
Target filled. Order canceled.
All right, and here is oil session 1. We do get activated here to the short. Stop loss, obviously off that green inside bar. Stop loss goes on top of your source bar, which is 20 ticks. And we're looking for 1-to-1, so 20 ticks of profit. And really all of the morning trades just had some really nice momentum. That's the push that we're looking for. And at this point, really the only management of this trade is that once I feel we've got to about 70%, which right there we came really, really close. So I'm right there. I reduced my risk down to $100 or 10 ticks, so 50%. And now I'm just really hoping that we continue that push. I do know that we're in an area there where we're going to see some resistance to the left. And that is exactly what happens. Buyers do step in and knock me out at 50% reduction on stop loss. So a loss oil session 1.
Stop filled. Order canceled.
All right, and here we are in our second trade in oil, third trade of the day, and we do get activated here. Right. Honestly, I really love this setup. These are the two inside bar setups, right, consecutive after each other. It's a decent sized trade, 31 ticks. We get the momentum push that we're looking for. Honestly, everything about this trade I really, really loved. Reducing my risk here down in 50% off of the push to 70% take profit does end up biting me in the butt on this one. But again, it's about, preserving capital and following rules and conditions that you have in place. And again, sellers try to make a push towards my full take profit, but unfortunately buyers take the win here and knock me out of this trade.
Stop filled.
So man, today was really a day of what could have been. Took 3 trades this morning. I mean, first of all, let's just talk about the markets. Holy dumps, man. I mean, the NQ today, this is not an exact number, but it's got to have been at least 600 points that this thing dumped down today, which is a pretty damn drastic move. And I didn't take any levels trades. There was a few setups there that I honestly really liked. I only traded till about 10 o'clock, so there was a few setups there that kind of looked enticing, but honestly, from really early on, I could just tell that this market did not look like it had any thoughts of reversing or halting that downward movement that the ES and the NQ took on today. So I was actually kind of happy that I did not take any levels trades here today. No trades on the Rob reversal here this morning, or I should say today. We had a setup at about 12:15, and that one invalidated because it closed below the ADMA. We had one short that also was invalidated because it closed above the ADMA. And then we had one, this was already this is already after my session hour. This was at about 3 o'clock. So this was invalidated as well. Let's take a look, and then when I said, what could have been today, it honestly could have been a much, much better day than the $50 that I lost. I ended up losing today on the funded account. We'll start with gold because that was the first trade that I took for the morning. That trade was a winner for 22 ticks. We got activated to the long. You saw that in the video. Full take profit on that one. Really nice trade. And then in oil, it was a little disappointing because both sessions actually ended up losing. But the only silver lining to the losses, again, and as a trader, sometimes you have to kind of get into the mindset of trying to find some positives of losses, because if you're just negative all the time and you take 2 losses, I mean, that could obviously hurt the psychology of your trading. And we're just trying to get better here every day, as small little, just take day by day, trade by trade. That's the name of the game. And it was a little unlucky. Oil session 1, we got activated to the short on this 840, 845 inside bar. Honestly went down really nicely, good momentum. I think I was probably at about $150 in profit on that trade, which prompted me then to obviously reduce my risk from 20 ticks back down to 10 ticks, so 50% reduction, and then got stopped out. But at the same time, it saved me $100 on that trade as well, because if I would have kept my risk all the way at 1-to-1, I would have lost 200, and instead I lost 100. It sucks, and it's a loss, but at the same time, I got to take some positives out of what happens in trading. Sometimes you have trades that just suck all the way around, and there is no silver lining on any of it. And then oil session 2, I actually put this in Discord today. This one hurt me the most because I honestly felt like this one had the best momentum. There was the two inside bar play that I really, really like. It's even just an added layer of indecision in the marketplace. And for me, it just seemed like this thing was going to go to full take profit. I did know that there was going to be some resistance down here, and that's exactly where we felt it many, many times. And eventually, I believe even on this trade, this trade for some traders that are trading the oil strategy, you probably made full take profit on here, which would have been 31 ticks, okay? Because again, it never would have hit our original stop loss. But for me, I definitely got knocked out because once we had this really nice push, we were probably 230, 240 in profit. And I reduced this down to, I don't know, maybe 15 or 16 ticks, one of those two, whatever showed up in the video. And I then got knocked out based off of the 50% reduction rule. But again, those that are trading the NinjaTrader strategy that just puts the brackets in and you're not really manually adjusting these, you would have taken a $310 full take profit on that trade, which is awesome. Sorry, I just hit my microphone pretty damn hard. And on the levels. So what do I say about the levels? I mean, this thing was, this is the ES. Obviously a pretty damn impressive dump here today. And really my A+ setup, which was up here, never got touched into. I then kind of came up with a secondary setup here that I didn't end up taking. And obviously I'm happy that I didn't. The theory was right, obviously. I mean, I would have had an entry to go short off of the 15-minute level right here at 55.19. Tight stop loss. Obviously, this would have blown through my stop on this wick right here. So, it is what it is. I didn't take this trade, and I'm kind of happy I did not. But you can obviously see that not only would you have hit this take profit, but honestly, anybody that was short in the market today probably did pretty damn well. And on the NQ, pretty much the same thing, just maybe even a little bit more a little bit more aggressive. I mean, this thing just it was this right here. I just saw this kind of just melting down, and then when this bar hit right at 10 o'clock, I was like, wow, this thing is just, I don't see any end in sight. So this thing broke through even all, well, it melted through all of the levels here. There's nothing really to hold this market up. And you could see that it did reject this 19,130, this 19,118 level that I had in here, but not enough to maybe make this a tradable setup. So, on days like today, trading reversals or bounces is very difficult. That's for sure. So I ended up $50. Here's my dashboard, my Top Step dashboard. This is on the funded account that I'm trading all those strategies. So yesterday we're up, I think 400. Yeah, we were up 400, but I thought I could have swore I lost $50 today. It shows here a high of 370. Oh, that's the high. No, it says current 379. Huh. Well, I don't know why this is. Oh, I'm sorry, because it's not showing this. Duh. Sorry about that, people. So the $50 loss still is not hit the account yet. So this tomorrow should be around, I don't know, 325 or 320 or something like that. So tomorrow I will be live at 8 a.m. There's a shit ton of news tomorrow coming out. FOMC we've got. So it's going to be an interesting day. I'm not going to be trading the Rob reversal tomorrow, so this will be turned off. I will be mapping my levels out, but I generally don't like trading the equities markets much on FOMC, especially leading up to it, just because to me it seems like there's a lot of jockeying and positioning and stuff like that, and the moves just aren't very clear to me. But we'll see. We'll see live tomorrow. I'm going to map out the levels. We'll see if there's a nice setup there. And then there's also oil inventory report tomorrow. So there's just a lot of news going tomorrow. It should be exciting. Might be kind of boring just because the Rob reversal is going to be off. I'm not sure about the levels, but it's a great opportunity if you're new to the channel, you're new to learning the strategies, you've got a question that you've been maybe that you haven't asked me on Discord or on one of the comments on the video, tomorrow would be a great opportunity for that. So hope to see you guys there tomorrow. Happy trading, everyone.